It's week 5 of the NFL. And we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bears and the Giants, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock. That's because we had a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game. But when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly, for those guys on the field.
A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in week 5. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Well, these guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
3rd and just 2 to go. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. The Giants are set to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate a win. Every win is so hard in this league. But as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
That throw finds Komet. This is ahead for about 5. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to it. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Into the hands of Neighbors. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. He's on the move.
That is an effort play. I love that by the defense. Corralling the QB behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down when they decide to scramble. What excellent pursuit. Stay on them the entire way.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
To throw, here's Willis. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Willis. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Big gap up the middle. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Komet brings it in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Barkley's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He'll cobble together a yard there. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts everything behind. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 17. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that means third down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now a fourth down staring right at him. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throw it is Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down. Here's Mitchell. He cuts it right. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Willis now. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd and 3 now. Willis looking to throw. His throw is cooked. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Willis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Valus Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 48. Short pass brought in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Some hurry-up offense here from Williams. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's swallowed up by one of the big guys up front right at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Connection made to Shakir. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Willis to throw it. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he puts some heat. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 3-possession game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 18. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here's Jones. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. 1st down throw by Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running is Barkley. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Giants and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first. And this is Mitchell. He cuts it to the right sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Mitchell reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 18. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here's Jones. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Bears and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Giants using their first timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. A little over half the field waiting for them. That punt down at the 45. The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 1st down from the 31. They bring a tight end in motion right. Still sticking with the passing game. Catch made over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23, Neighbors with a catch. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Working inside the red zone. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing is Willis. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. He's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And that game is tied 10-all in the second quarter. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati, Ohio to check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Christian Watson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. 3 touchdown passes there for J.J. McCarthy. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, they just up 2nd and 2. Williams from the gun. Right side into the hands of Adams. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Not on second down. Here's Barkley. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. The throw is caught.
If you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs, it's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Williams set to pass. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Handoff here to Mitchell. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here's Mitchell again. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Punting unit out now. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. What an incredible return. He ripped off 39 on the run back. And the Bears are going to be set up with some great field position. First down, a run with Barkley. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Williams on the play action. He'll get this one to Adams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They run it with Saquon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This throw is caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. He's running it right on the option. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Bails out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Whistles sound as the defense decides to call timeout. They'll run. This is Mitchell. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. They go play action here. Escapes out to the left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The visitors and Malik Willis ready for this next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. One of the tight ends in motion left. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Sending the tight end in motion left. This is complete to Neighbors. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They're set up at the 35 now. There's a give up the middle. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Willis. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. They've got a man in motion. First down from the red zone. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He's got the hook up to Adams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gets it to him on the screen. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Lays out left side and gets it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain.
Wins out.
Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running right with Mitchell. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Willis now. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. Throwing is Willis. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 16. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage. Don't need to worry about third
This
down.
year is decent. On the next gen, it's decent. The graphics is cool. I like the graphics. Everything else, I like it. I don't do the online, so I can't say nothing about online. But other than that, everything else is good.
It's flattened to the ground. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants moments away from their 4th win of the year. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. They're headed up the middle. And he's
No problem.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Out of the pistol, Williams. Moore's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Now he loses the ball. They'll recover, still with it. And the Bears will take over beyond their own 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops out 18 seconds to go.
We lost to the Giants. We will be 3-2 going into week 6, Monday night. Stay tuned. Ready for this shit to be over with, man.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Williams from the gun. Try and push it deep downfield. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They can stop the clock now.
That's the end of the stream. We 3-2 to start the season. Stay tuned for week 6, Monday night prime time. It's your boy Lo. I'm out.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Heward and I...